The meaning of stacked stones. Have you ever been on a hike or visited a scenic spot and noticed stacks of rocks? You might have wondered what these stacks mean and why people bother to create them. Let's uncover the significance behind these stacked stones. First, it's important to know that these stacks of rocks are called cairns. The term comes from the Scottish Gaelic word Cairn, meaning heap of stone. Cairns have been used since ancient times for various purposes. One of the most common meanings of stacked stones is spiritual. In many cultures, cairns are used for ceremonies and to connect with the spiritual world. For example, in Buddhist and Shinto traditions, stacked stones can represent the balance between nature and humanity. In Japanese Zen gardens, these stones are arranged to show the harmony between order and chaos, symbolizing the elements of earth, water, fire, wind, and heaven. In some Native American cultures, stacked rocks are used for ceremonial purposes and to share important information like the location of dangers, food sources, and water sources. These stones can also mark sacred sites and honor ancestors. The Bible also mentions stacked stones, particularly in the story of Joshua and the Israelites crossing the Jordan River. After the miracle of the river parting, Joshua instructed one member from each of the 12 tribes to gather stones from the riverbed and stack them as a memorial to remind future generations of God's power. Cairns also serve practical purposes, especially on hiking trails. They are used as trail markers to help hikers navigate through terrain. These stacks of stones are often placed at forks in the trail or at critical points to guide travelers in the right direction. In addition to their spiritual and practical uses, stacked stones can also be a form of artistic expression. Rock balancing, which involves creating precarious stacks of rocks, has become popular worldwide. Artists like Michael Grab spend hours creating these balanced structures, which can stand for months if undisturbed. However, it's worth noting that the modern trend of rock stacking has raised concerns among conservationists. In national parks and protected areas, these stacks can disrupt animal habitats, accelerate soil erosion, and misdirect hikers who rely on traditional cairns for navigation. In summary, stacked stones carry a rich array of meanings, from spiritual significance and cultural practices to practical navigation and artistic expression. Whether you see them on a hiking trail, in a Zen garden, or as part of a cultural ceremony, these stacks of rocks are more than just random piles of stone. They hold deep meaning and history.